That news that I mentioned before the break a few moments ago, that the Feyenoord manager Arne Slot today said this to ESPN Netherlands, quote, "Clubs are negotiating. I am awaiting the outcome. It is no secret I want to go to Liverpool. Now I am waiting for the clubs to reach an agreement. I am confident that will happen." Well, a minute ago, Robbie Mustoe, it felt that Ruben Amorim from Sporting Lisbon was going to be the manager of Liverpool. Then he was going to be the manager of West Ham. Now it feels like this is as close as you can pretty much get, considering those quotes from ESPN Netherlands are coming from the horse's mouth of Arne Slot. Your thoughts on that appointment if it happens?
It's a lit. I mean, we're ignorant, right? We don't watch Dutch football week in, week out. At some point, the Liverpool fans will have to trust who's in charge right now. We know about Michael Edwards, what's happening now, Richard Hughes, the sporting director. We know, we've read all the stuff, right? We've watched some of the tape about this guy. We know he's very much on the front foot. High press, which is the buzzword right now, but constant high press. Really, and also an important part, he's a very, very good communicator, apparently, which is important for the media.
Back to Arne Slot. Robbie, you were finishing your point. Robbie Earle, listening to what Rob thinks, very slightly underwhelming is what some of the Liverpool fans are thinking. Is that harsh?
A little harsh, because maybe Andoni Iraola going in at Bournemouth, you would think a bit underwhelming.
But Bournemouth are not Liverpool.
No.
And there was no Jurgen Klopp.
No, but I'm just saying that you can be underwhelmed by names when you don't know people before you give them a chance. The football looks like it could be a close fit to what they play now. I'm less worried about the football. I'm more worried about the personality, the communication and the connection to the fans. Because Liverpool's a very special club, and it's not just about football, it's about that whole community. And Arne Slot's going to have to go in there and understand what that is. That's the biggest thing Jurgen Klopp did. One of the greatest things he did was unite that football club, and Arne Slot's got to do it in his way, following one of the greats like Jurgen Klopp.
I think we know that Spurs were very interested in him, weren't they, in the summer? His name came up. I think he was on the shortlist for Chelsea as well before Pochettino. So it's a guy that pops up probably with all the data analysts and the numbers and the stats and all that. So I think that, and there's an eagerness, I guess, from him to take this job. It's just whether somebody who has more Premier League experience might have been a better fit.
Like?
I am a big fan of Roberto De Zerbi, and I know that he's not perfect, but we have nothing to think that Slot's going to be perfect. These managers, and you might see it in Manchester United in the summer, they're looking for the next big thing. They're looking for the next Klopp, the next Pep, the next big thing. And that's why you're seeing some of these names, Amorim, of course, at Sporting, that he's relatively 2 or 3 seasons into a career. That's what these big clubs are looking for, Rebecca. And there's always going to be a risk when a guy comes. I mean, Erik ten Hag comes from the Dutch league to Manchester United, and there's been some good moments, but he struggled as well. So we'll see how he makes the jump from the Eredivisie to the Premier League.
From those quotes, Rob, do you think it's a done deal?
It's looking like it, Rebecca. I don't think you go this far. I don't think it starts to get that public and the man himself say he wants to go to Liverpool and then things don't happen.
Wouldn't look good, would it, if it fell down now?
Yeah,
when
it'd
he's
be a really bad look.
Exactly, when he has actually said himself, I'm confident that it will happen. Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host for NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch more videos all season long. And for even more Premier League content, from original series to live matches, head over to Peacock. And be sure to tune in for Premier League mornings every weekend on USA Network and on Peacock. We will see you there.